This weekend, dozens of people will get the chance to tour one of Leicester's most important heritage sites.
Yes, when the Glenfield Tunnel was built back in 1831, it was the longest railway tunnel in the world. It was also credited with helping to create the modern Leicester that we know today.
Well, we sent Carol Hines to have a look round.
The Glenfield Tunnel made history when it was built in 1831, and not just because it was designed by the famous railway engineer George Stephenson.
It was one of the world's first railway tunnels. The Leicester-Swannington Railway was built to carry coal from Swannington and Colville to Leicester to improve the industrial working in Leicester and giving them a better advantage by having cheaper coal.
When the local railway line closed in the 1960s, the tunnel was bought by Leicester City Council for a fiver. By the early 2000s, there were plans to open part of the tunnel.
It's had a major amount of investment to do some years ago now. Some £500,000 had to go into preventing it from just collapsing, and indeed all the buildings on top of it coming down inside of it.
These are the remains of the grills over two of the access shafts. And the idea was that it prevented people throwing things down it.
When you think about the hundreds of years ago when they built this, how on earth did they navigate underground?
It's weird being all the way underground, and it's just a really fascinating place.
It was very cold, but no, it was really interesting to see inside.
It'll be years before visitors can walk the entire route of just over a mile.
The fire was blocked by a housing estate. But the long-term solution would be to put a small pilot tunnel at the Leicester end and open the whole lot up as a cycle route and footpath.
The tunnel tours for this weekend's Heritage Open Days are all fully booked, but the Society does plan to hold more tours of the Glenfield Tunnel later this year. Carol Hines, BBC East Midlands Today, Glenfield.
Given the weather we're expecting this weekend, a tunnel might be a good place to be.